What is going on, my lovely Geminis? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, my loves. So, Gemini, let's see what is going on with you guys. For those who just celebrated Thanksgiving and all that, I hope you guys had a good time. All right. Okay, guys, so I'm recording this Tuesday, November 28th, but whenever you guys find this reading is when it's meant for you. All right, keep in mind it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, guys, that I will never ever contact you for a reading. All right, if someone does, it is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got. All right, my loves. So we're going to do a past, present, and future spread here. Okay, as I was shuffling, the Seven of Swords came out for your past. Okay. So we could be dealing with secrets. We can be dealing with you kind of doing something on the low. All right. We have the Three of Swords. All right. So it could be that secretly someone is very bothered about something. All right. It's like someone's mind is stuck on something. Someone is very bothered by something, but maybe they're not speaking about what it is. Yeah. Gemini, look, we have the King of Swords reversed. All right. The Emperor reversed and the Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, usually, especially since you guys are the King of Swords, male or female doesn't matter. Usually, when we get these cards upside down, it's someone who's out of character. The King of Swords reverse could just be straight up like a narcissistic asshole. I don't feel like that for a lot of you. What I feel is that you're not being honest, or you weren't being honest in the past about how much something hurt you. All right. And I think it's mainly because it's like you just want balance. Maybe you don't want to drag a situation on, or it could be something where it's like maybe you don't want to bring it up to a friend. A friend could be like, oh, I thought you got over this, weeks ago or months ago or years ago. You know what I'm saying? But there's something here that you guys are thinking about a lot. Okay. I just don't feel like you're telling people how bothered you were by something, but you're still working for balance here. Okay, you're still working towards happiness here. So why is the Seven of Swords here for your past? Gemini, why is the Seven of Swords here for your past? The Ten of Swords reversed. So for a lot of you, maybe you're keeping it to yourself because something's just done. With the Ten of Swords reversed, like the worst that could have happened has happened in a situation. All right, it's something, guys. Maybe that's why you're not bringing it up, okay? Because it's something you've already turned your back on. Now, guys, this could be vice versa. This could be how someone is feeling towards you. All right, so it could be the opposite. Like maybe you have an ex or an ex friend or an ex whatever coworker that isn't talking to you, and you're just like, oh, okay, they don't give a fuck about me. Yeah, they do, more than they would like to, let you know, but if that's the case, you're probably not being told, how much someone cares or how much someone still thinks about something. All right. We have the King of Wands reversed. All right. You guys could have been dealing with a liar, cheater, manipulator. Okay. But there's a lot that you're keeping to yourself. You guys also don't want someone to come in and mess something up for you. That's also something that I'm feeling here. Like you don't want someone to mess something up. All right. So you guys are moving in silence with this. So Three of Swords, why is this here for your past? The Five of Swords reversed. So again, I really feel like something's bothering you, but you're just not bringing it up as much as you can. All right. It's like bringing it up again and bring up these old wounds again. Okay. Like, yeah, something hurt, but you've dropped the burden of it. You guys are doing much better. All right. You have long-term success coming in, whether it be monetarily, with love, whatever. All right. You're not going back to this thing from the past, whatever it was. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. Okay. So yeah, guys, it's something that I think it bothers you more than maybe people around you think it bothers you. And if you know for a fact that this is not something that bothered you, then I think it bothers someone else more than they're willing to admit. All right. But I see someone who's turned their back on something. They're just not over it. All right. So we have the Four of Swords. So it's like, yeah, your mind stays on something here. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. All right. Someone could have triggered the fuck out of you. Maybe you really triggered somebody else. I feel like you're thinking about a moment where someone acted in a way that was out of character. Because there's something here that you guys tried everything that you could to make sense of a situation. And then you realize with the Queen of Swords, you just have to cut this out. All right. You really just have to cut this out. There's going to be something from the past that wants to come in as something is really taking off for you, because I do see something that drastically changes for you. But I feel like you guys just get to hone in. All right. You guys just get to hone in. Or you just want to hone in. Like, say you come across a lot of money and, like, let's say you left somebody that was like, damn, like, you don't got what I need you to have, or you don't give me as much as I'd like. You're not going to get this money and be like, oh, I have it now. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to do your own thing. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely this energy of you winning and refusing to go back to something. All right. So present moment, what is going on here? We have the Ace of Swords reversed. So there's definitely this conflict that you feel within. All right. But there's something new that you guys are going towards, something that you're very passionate about, something that you guys are very focused on with this Knight of Swords here. Okay. There's something I feel like you guys are just over it. You're not wasting no more time. You're leaving something out in the cold. Something was just causing you too much anxiety. So it's like you feel like you have to protect yourself. Again, this could be vice versa. Someone could be doing this towards you. But you guys are so ready to cut something out. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. So yeah, it's like you have your eye on the prize. You know what it is that you want. You know what was causing you conflict. All right. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. But you cannot stop thinking about how unstable something or someone was. So you know that you have to cut this off to get to the right path. You know you have to cut this off to get to your Ace of Wands, to get to this passionate new beginning. All right. And guys, there's somebody here in this reading that deep down inside, they knew they always had to move away from something, but I don't know, what a person was waiting for. But there was something here that you guys had to get out of. And it's like the moment you get out of it, the moment you're like independent, self-sufficient, you don't have to answer to this thing or check in with this thing, that's when life changes so drastically for you. But there was some sort of hold, all right, in your life that it just couldn't be there anymore. Maybe a person you had to drop, friend you had to drop, job you had to drop. Okay. So Ace of Wands, why is this here? We have the Four of Pentacles. All right, so you guys are starting something new. You're very guarded. You're not just letting anybody in because y'all went through the bullshit. Y'all went through the bullshit and you're working on something else. Okay. I really feel like someone's not letting on to how much something bothered them. Because yes, you guys are moving on to something incredible, but like it shows that someone's like bullshitting about some bullshit. All right. And I don't think it's in like a lying sort of way. I just think like it could be something like, let's say you had a friend or a brother or a parent that was like, yo, I'm telling you, I get a bad vibe off that person. Don't do it. Don't date them. I'm telling you. And you're like, no, shut up. You're jealous, blah, blah. And then like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months, weeks, or, years later, whatever, you realize, oh, fuck, this person was right. All right. There could be a lot of reasons why you're holding something back, but it's just like, there's something I feel that you guys don't think it's in your interest to talk about it. All right. It's like you don't really get much benefit from the world by talking about this. All right. Or maybe you look weaker talking about this. Maybe your friends are like, yo, we still on that? All right. We still thinking about that? Like, what are you doing? All right. So there's something that is just like, you just don't want to address it anymore. You just want it to be done. You just want to be focused. Okay. So Knight of Swords energy. Let's see why this is here. Cece, how are you, love? So Spirit, why is this Knight of Swords here for Gemini? We have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So, guys, there could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius involved in your life right now. All right. Or something that you're just very passionate about that you're working on. But yeah, guys, it's like you're chasing a dream here. For some of you, you don't want to speak on something because you don't want, like, I don't know, it's like your mind shouldn't be on it. All right, so look at these cards real quick. All right, I want you guys to see this the way I'm seeing it. Maybe there's something that you don't talk about because you know if you focus on this direction here, that it pulls you away from this. Okay? There's just something that you guys know that your focus has to be shifted to something or someone else. All right? You know that you do a disservice to yourself by being involved with something. All right? So I feel like maybe you're trying to spare yourself by not talking about something. I feel like for a lot of you, it could be like, look, it's one thing that I think about this, but to actually have to admit it and have people give me their opinions, okay, you're not trying to do that. For some, it's because you have to accept that you had to leave something in the past, so it's not worth bringing up anymore. All right, so going into the future, we have the World card reverse. So something that we're not quite over yet. We have the Empress card and the Six of Cups. Seven of Cups, Temperance card reverse, the Magician reverse, King of Cups. There's something that you're realizing that it wasn't adding to your life in the way that you thought it would. Okay? It could be the equivalent to someone saying, oh, I have so much on my mind. Let me just go to the bar tonight and just grab a few drinks. Okay? And sure, after 3, 4 drinks, you're going to feel better. All right, but after 6, 7, 8, that's when you start crying. That's when you're in your feelings heavy. That's when you're calling the wrong people, texting the wrong people. Next morning, you feel hungover. Since alcohol is a depressant, you feel even more like shit than you did the night before. So it doesn't have to be alcohol, guys. It's just something that maybe it seems like fun up front, but like after a while, it's just like I think that something was doing you more damage than it was helping. Okay. It could be something like, oh, let me go hang out with an ex or a friend that I haven't seen in a while. And then you go hang out and it's like, oh, I remember why you're my ex, or oh, I remember why we haven't chilled in a while. Like it's just something that is just not helpful. So why is this World card reversed here? We have the Two of Swords reversed. The Moon card reversed. You're not over something 100%, but you accept it for what it is. All right, there's something that you need to leave alone to be at peace. For some of you, this is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but you don't want to waste your time anymore. You want to get over something, or you are over something. I feel like that's why you guys don't bring something up. Like, if it's, if that part resonates, I feel like that's why you don't bring something up, because it's like, look, it's not something people should be hearing about. It's something that I should just be getting over. All right, so we have the Empress card here for your future. Why is this Empress card here for your future? We have the Nine of Wands reverse. Yeah, you guys are letting go of that heavy burden. You're focusing on something new here. Five of Cups reverse. Yeah, guys, you're healing. You're over it. Okay. I think that in the beginning here, maybe there's still some like emotions or feelings you have towards something. But in the present moment to the future moment, like you guys are just detaching. You're over it. You don't want to hold on to it. Like something is just such a burden. Okay. It's like you weren't going to find peace with someone or something around. All right. So Six of Cups. Why is this here? The High Priestess reversed. The Page of Wands reversed. All right. You knew something was always full of shit. You knew something was always going to have to be in the past. Okay. You know that you're meant to take off and do big things, but with this, it's like you wouldn't have been in alignment. There's someone or something that was close to you that you feel like it was just full of shit somehow. All right. Again, for some of you, this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Guys, when you do stand your ground against this and you do truly walk away, you guys have something coming in that's going to provide you long-term stability, whether it be in love, money, spirituality, whatever. Okay. But yeah, there's something that I feel you guys always knew it had to be done. You always knew you had to like get past it. Okay. All right, so let's get some oracle cards. Let's dive a little deeper into this. And guys, if this is resonating with you so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to bless the home. All right, and of course, guys, my website is there if you need your own personal reading. All right, guys, so thank you to Denise. She sent me 2 decks last week. All right, and I really needed new oracle decks, so I was very excited to get these. All right, so let's see what they bring to the table. The first one is called The Truth Is. Let's see if I can hold on to this deck. All right. What is the truth here, Gemini? Fear of loss. Fear of loss keeps you from loving. Okay. For some of you, maybe you held on to something longer than you needed to. Okay. And it could have been something that the longer you held on, the more detrimental it became. All right. We have abusive, emotional or physical abuse. All right. I don't need to translate this card, guys. It is what it is. You could have felt like there was emotional or physical abuse. You could have felt as though something was unstable here. It says there are many issues that need solving with this. And then we have masquerading, pretending to be what you'd like in a partner. Okay. What masquerading, I'm going to take that partner part out. I mean, apply it if it fits, but I'm just going to say pretending to be something in general. All right, at the bottom, guys, we have insecure. Insecurities may be affecting your relationship. Guys, so especially if this has to do with love or whatever it is, like there's something that does not have a good hold on somebody. It's very unstable. All right, it's like there's no other way to put it than I feel like someone's playing house. All right, Gemini, you might have somebody in your home that like, what the fuck are they doing there? You have no business dating them. Like what? You know? And it can be vice versa. All right, maybe someone has you guys around and it's just like you guys, you know, you're meant to be focusing on other things. All right, but like I'm getting the feeling of something that is there. And maybe at the end it's because, you know, there's people involved that are scared to have nothing. Okay? But better alone than in something so unstable and abusive. Okay? It's like someone's avoiding, I feel like someone's avoiding letting something go. Okay? Next deck, guys, is called The Problem Is. So let's bring some cards here, okay? So let's start with fear of loss. Why is this fear of loss card here? Fear of loss. Why is this here? You can't decide what you want. So yeah, guys, you're definitely, and maybe that's another reason why I feel like something's not being spoken about too much, because maybe you don't want to speak until you're sure, okay? But someone is having a hard time deciding what they want here, but they're tired of fighting. Someone doesn't feel supported. All right, let's get one more card here. You're full of shit, buddy, and this relationship is not that important to me. Okay? Guys, there's someone on the fence with something, but I'm sorry, the answer is very clear. All right, so I wonder what the true issue is, because, like, I think this is something where a person is sure what direction it's going to go in, but they're so hesitant to take a step in that direction. All right, we have abusive emotionally or physically. All right. I want to get married. Your bad habits. I'm in love with someone else. You put others ahead of me. I'm just not that into you. So I definitely feel an unbalanced situation where somebody could want in, another person wants out. I think there's someone who's willing to work on something, and I think that there's someone else just like daydreaming about like a whole new life. Now a lot of cards popped up. All right, so I'm gonna put these back and I'll pull some new ones for here. All right, so abusive. Why is this here? Why is this abusive card here? You spend too much money. We don't agree on the things I find important. You don't take any of my concerns seriously. Okay? Maybe you guys don't like the way that somebody moves. Maybe someone's using money as a power move. Okay? For some of you, I don't know, I'm just sensing like someone who just yelled at somebody and they're like, don't you fucking know I pay the rent? Like, don't you know I keep the lights on? Okay? So there could be someone doing something for you or vice versa, but it's like, what's the point of doing it for me, especially as a favor, if you're going to hold it against me? Okay. Like someone's really just tired of fighting something. We have unstable. All right. There are many issues that need solving. You won't get your life together. Guys, somebody just like, someone's not changing the way that that you need to, or vice versa. All right. We have you put others ahead of me. Okay. So maybe you guys feel like someone makes other people more important than you. Okay. Yeah, I need more attention. I love one, but lust after many. Um, this could be you feeling that way. This could be someone you're dealing with feeling that way. Okay, but I'm just sensing two different energies. Like I'm feeling one energy that's like super down and ready to commit, and I'm feeling another energy that like they wish they had the strength and the speed of Usain Bolt to get the fuck up out of a situation and never look back. Like they just want to run the fuck away. Okay. We have masquerading, so let's see what this is about. We have I need more attention. I want to try new things in bed. I want to be exclusive. I can't be faithful to you. Do you guys see how this is two different energies? Or maybe this is a decision that you were on the fence about. Okay, but guys, I'm strongly feeling that somebody wants something and someone else doesn't. All right, there's definitely two different energies here. All right, I sent someone that's like Gemini, like, oh my god, let's do this, let's try this, and you're like, oh my god, don't touch me, please don't touch me. Okay, there's just something like, especially like, I know this is going to vary from person to person, but for most of you, I'm picking up either there's minimum two people or more involved. All right, and one person doesn't realize that something is over. That's probably what the problem is. All right, somebody doesn't realize something's over. All right, so we have insecure. Insecurities may be affecting your relationship. Okay. I can't be faithful to you. Guys, behind this card was rendezvous, engaging in secret sexual escapades. Okay? Guys, there's just someone that refuses to commit to something. All right? Gemini, if you're talking to someone and like they haven't like told the family and like if you're being hidden in any way, shape, or form, take that as a hint. All right? Um if you're treating somebody like this, they need to take the hint. But whoever's like, there's just someone here that needs to take accountability. Someone doesn't want something, so they need to speak the fuck up and say they don't want it. Okay? And who's ever hearing this isn't wanted anymore, they need to go. Okay? And regardless of the side that you guys are on, whether you want to stay or whether you want to go, you got to remember that every minute you spend with the wrong person or the wrong thing, you take it away from the right person or the right thing. So like if there's someone in this room that like you can't stand your partner or your lover, like I want you to take a good look at them tonight. Take a good look at them while your blood is boiling. Just stare at them. Just look at them. And remind yourself that that person sitting right there is the reason why you are not in connection. And then stare at this person as your blood is boiling, looking at them, and ask yourself, are you worth not getting everything that I've ever wanted? Are you worth me not meeting the person of my dreams? Are you worth me not living the life of my dreams? If I never get anything that I want in life, will I be happy that I have you? And I just don't think something is strong enough to compensate. It's just not. Okay? Shit, and it goes deep. I don't think you'd be a good parent. All right, guys? So for some of you, this this may not have to do anything with love. If it's something other than like a love situation, I really just feel like someone needs to realize that maybe they want something different from what's actually wanted or vice versa. Okay. But if this is a relationship, guys, especially one that's in the gray area, whether it's a lover, a friend, family member, whatever, I think that life is very exhausting as it is. Okay. And to constantly want to be validated by someone that does not see your truth. Okay, Geminis, you guys, you're the thinkers of the zodiac. All right. Have you guys ever tried having a debate or talking to someone that you're trying to get your point across, but they just don't get it? They just don't get it. And it's like they'll come back and they'll try to attack you back, and you're like, no, wait, no, wait, shut the fuck up. You're not listening. Wait, no, that's not what I'm mad about. Wait, no, that's not what it is. But it's like they're too fucking stupid to like understand. Or it's just like God's like, hey, this isn't your person. That's why they don't understand. They're not going to understand. All right. So you guys are getting to the point where it's just like, I think that that's getting like exhausting. If that's something that you're in, there's just someone here or something here that just doesn't understand, and then it's not going to. And are you gonna fucking drive yourself crazy and pull your head off because someone doesn't get it? Of course they're not gonna get it if they're not your person. All right. Of course someone's not gonna get it if it's not the right environment or something. All right. But guys, there's something here that I pick up that it's not working out because it's just not it. All right. There's something that's not working out because it's just the spirit's like, yo, the second you get on the right path, you'll see how everything works out. But you keep hitting a lot of road blockages because you know this ain't it. Okay. But there's something that, guys, it needs to be done. All right. If this is a relationship, like there is somebody that prays to God every fucking night to find a way out of this. There is someone that they want nothing more than to be free. All right. I sense that. Like I sense somebody wanting to run out in the middle of the night and never look back. All right. As adults, I realize we can't all just get up and do that. But I'm strongly sensing someone that really wants out. Like somebody's like disgusted with the fact they're still in something. I don't know, guys. Like I just really feel like I really feel like a sense of like blood boiling. All right. I'm trying to find like the best example. All right. Have you guys ever been in like a relationship or like a friendship where you know it's not going to last? And like, let's say this person comes up to you and like they want to tell you about yourself and they want to tell you about your life, and you just like look at them and it's like, yo, if you only knew how I felt on the inside, like you would just shut the fuck up right now. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's one thing when I get advice from just anybody, all right? I'll listen to it, I'll take it, but if there's a person around me that like I can't fucking stand them, like I just want them to get away. I just want to be free. And they want to come to me and they're like, "Oh, well, can I give you some constructive criticism?" And it's like, "No. You can't. You're irrelevant. Shut the fuck up and get out of my face." Like, no, you can't give me advice. No, you can't give me constructive criticism. All right, guys, there's something that you're so above it. How are you getting advice from something that's beneath you? You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, like, whatever this is, like, oh my God, you guys want to get out so bad. So fucking bad. All right? So fucking bad. Like, guys, this reading is getting me mad because it reminds me of a time where there's somebody that I really didn't want to date. Like, I really didn't want to date. I told them all the time. Like, I was very honest and clear about it. And when I tell you guys that this person is like sending me paragraphs telling me how an awful, like how much of an awful person I am, I'm just like I told you to leave me alone. And if you keep talking to me, yes, I'm gonna look like an awful person. All right, because you're asking to get rejected over and over and over and over and over and over again, and I can't be responsible for that. You know, so like it was just something that got me so angry because like it's like they kept writing to me like I cared, and I'm like, yo, if you understood how fucking irrelevant I found you, how fucking insignificant you are for the growth of my life, like you wouldn't even be talking right now. So that's how I'm feeling. Like there's someone that you guys just want to run the fuck away from, and they're like, "Oh, Gemini, do you have a minute?" And you're like, "No, no, I don't. I don't have a minute. No." All right, we have health, we have imagination, we have gratitude. Like, guys, you just want to be good. You don't want your blood boiling. You don't want to be unhappy with anyone or anything. Like, guys, there's something that you're going to work on that you're going to be so grateful that spirit gave you some sort of vision. Okay? But, guys, someone's afraid of losing something or losing someone. They're afraid of saying something failed. They're afraid of grief. They're afraid of all of that. Like, guys, I know pride comes into things. I'm a Taurus. I'm very prideful, okay? But whatever this is, it just needs to be faced. And I think that the world is going to appreciate everyone involved for the truth. All right? There's times, guys, I would feel bad talking about like, oh, well, I'm going to feel bad if I lose this person, or I'm going to feel bad if this thing or that thing rejects me. Or people, they're going to think I'm lame. But what I've found in this world is that the more honest and the more transparent and the more vulnerable you are, the more people are like, oh shit, I can relate. But it's those people that want to come and they're like, oh, this is my life and it's perfect and buy my product. It's like, no. Like, you can take yourself and shove that silver spoon that your parents gave you up your ass. I don't trust you. I don't know about y'all, but the people I support is people I know deserve that support. If everything was just fucking handed to you, we don't have much in common. Okay? But there's something here that it's like, don't be afraid to cut this off. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid. Guys, I had a friend once. We're not friends anymore, but I had a friend that for years, her friends, her family, like all of us at one point in time, we said, yo, your man's has got to fucking go. He's got to fucking go. Like, this guy would just do so many fucked up things. Like, I remember one time, guys, we were having a dinner at my house, just like 4 or 5 of us. And this friend, she was working really, really late. We knew she was going to be hungry and all that. We made 2 full chickens. We made rice, like salad, beans, all this stuff. A lot of food. This guy would not stop eating. And I'm just like, bro, you've had like an entire chicken to yourself at this point, like the whole thing. Like, leave her something. When she got home, like, she was famished. She was so fucking hungry. He had left her one chicken leg and like this much rice. You know what it is to work on your feet all day and come home fucking starving? And some motherfucker just had second, thirds, fourths, fifths, and you have nothing to eat? Like, it was this type of dude. So it got to the inevitable point that this person broke up with them. We all knew it was inevitable. All right. And this is a girl that, okay, the town we grew up in, people there are well off. All right. They do good for themselves. It's too expensive to live there now, but we all grew up with comfortable lives. All right. So she comes from affluential people of money. All right. So when she decided, oh, this is over, she was too ashamed to say anything. She was too ashamed to show how lonely she was, her grief. She was too ashamed to show how things failed. So at the time, well, no, still, her parents, they converted right next door to her house, but a whole separate unit. They converted this huge garage that they had. All right. It was a garage that had like 2 floors. So they converted it into a fully livable loft. And because they knew that this was not a good relationship for her, they said, yo, you can come home whenever. You can come home whenever. So, guys, I don't know about y'all. Even if it's next door to your parents, keep in mind you're going to have your own key. Keep in mind you can put the blinds down. Keep in mind if you listen to music, they're not going to hear it. You're in a whole separate unit. You're not in the same building. You're in a separate, like, home little thing. So this chick, she had access to that. She wouldn't have had to pay rent or nothing. It's a luxurious, like, think of like a barn, guys, converted into a 2-floor loft apartment. And like, again, her parents come from money. It's not no bullshit renovation. It's some shit you see on HGTV. Like, bitch, you're living like royalty and you ain't paying for shit. What? In New York? Sign me up. But because she was so prideful and because she didn't want to tell her parents she was right, she started living with friends. One by one, these people were dropping like flies. She comes to me. I didn't know what was going on. And she was like, yo, I'm homeless. I don't have a place to stay. And if I could go back in time, my God, I would have changed it. But that's why we actually ended the friendship, because she did end up moving in and it just got so weird so fast. Like, within 2 weeks, guys, she had more stuff in the room I was letting her use than I had in the entire home. I would invite people over. I remember one time I went to the bathroom and I come out and my homeboy, he's putting his shoes on. I'm like, where are you going? And he was like, she told me I had to go home. I go, excuse me? So I kicked the bitch out. All right. And now see how she lost me. She lost mad people. She was suffering. Like, now she hangs out with people that I'm not going to say their professions, but it's not something that you're going to want to tell your pastor about. You know what I'm saying? Like, her life is just so low when it didn't have to be, because of her fear of saying she fucked up. All right. I don't know about y'all, but if I was in that situation, I'm taking that 2-floor loft. I'm going to be nice and comfortable in my 2-floor loft where I could go next door where mom and dad are cooking. All right. And if I want to slip somebody in at night, just come through the other side. Don't come from their side. Come through the other side and we can fuck all night. That's fine. We can have fun. But that's what I'm trying to say, guys. There's something here that can really just fucking, oh my God, it could just keep building and building and building. And it's like this snowball of chaos when it could be deaded. Like, there's something here, guys, that just doesn't fit. It just does not fit. And the only person who suffers is you and whoever's attached. Guys, even if this is something difficult where, let's say, somebody doesn't want to be around you, guys, take that as a fucking gift. Take that as a gift. Because now that you know someone that doesn't want to fuck with you, that opens you up to other people who do. All right? There is someone for everybody when it comes to love, when it comes to friendship. All right? When it comes to business partners. You're going to find your person. Don't hold on to something that's not good. All right? If you're telling someone to leave, I pray that they do. All right? If someone's telling you to leave, I pray that you guys, you have the discernment to realize you deserve better and that there's a love or a friendship that's going to be better. Okay? But yeah, guys, something is just done. Something's done. I'll pull you 2 or 3 cards out of this. Okay? Samina, yeah, she was punishing herself. She definitely was. It was just so sad, guys. Like, oh my God, guys, I can't put in words. Like, she moved in, and then I'm a person that I can't live with anybody. If we're not like lovers, I can't live with the person. All right, because I will always end up like ruining the friendship because I know I need to live alone. So she just slowly started controlling my household, and I'm a Taurus. We don't do control. We don't do, oh, this is my house, I'm paying the rent, but go ahead. You make all the rules. I don't do that. I don't. I'm not flexible. I'm not flexible. Especially in my home. No, I'm not flexible. I want to walk around naked. That's my prerogative. Although I don't. But if I want to do anything like that, I'm not asking for permission. So yeah, she just got into shit with a lot of people. She lost a lot of people, all because she just didn't want to admit that we were all right. Oh well. No, her parents aren't weird. I grew up around them. They're cool people. And again, she wouldn't have been living with her parents. She would have been next door. So technically, you're not living with them. I'd rather be next door to my parents than homeless. I don't know about y'all. All right. I don't like asking people for shit. So there's no way I would do that. We have to the sea, we have thinker. Okay. We have regeneration. All right. A lot of cards flew out. Building blocks. Breathe. Exchange gifts. Guys, chop up. Guys, whatever this is, let it go. Because once you do, Spirit's going to be like, yes, fuck, finally, now I can give you everything I've been trying to give you. Guys, there's blessings that haven't happened for you yet because Spirit's like, yo, that person can't be there. This thing can't be there. The second you let it go, I got you. But there's no way you're bringing that bozo here. All right? We have thinker, we have breathe. Okay? So, guys, again, take a moment, take a breath. All right? This has been on your mind for a while. You know exactly what it is you want to do here. All right? Guys, with what's coming into your life, once you let this go, not only is it going to bring life back to you, because remember, the first card you guys had for your reading was a life force energy card reversed. All right? So, was it? Yeah, I think so. That might have been for another private reading, but whatever. Life energy, like that. There's just something here that it's like, once you leave something behind, guys, you're going to get so much replenishment from something new that you're understood. All right, that your energies are better. And I know, guys, especially if this has to do with love, especially if it's someone you have to let go that you don't want to let go of, I get that. But again, every moment you spend with the wrong person, you take away from the right person. All right, guys, I had an ex a while ago that we went to a friend's house for dinner. And I just pick up on everything. Like if there's two people attracted to each other in a room, I pick up on that right away. All right, you guys, you don't even have to talk all night. I'll know that you two are fucking though. I'm good with that shit. So I just could tell that he liked her so much. It was someone I was dating at the time. And even though she was married, I could tell that she liked him right back. You know what I'm saying? And it broke my heart a little bit to see how they interacted. But it also helped me to let it go. Because I knew I couldn't give that to him. I couldn't. I'm like, yo, the way that she's so tuned into you, the way that she actually takes your advice, I will never take your advice the way she does. I will never take you as seriously as she does. You will never make me smile and laugh the way she does. I will never look up to you the way she does. I will never let you lead me the way that she probably would. All right. So when you see stuff like that, you gotta let a person go, even if it hurts, guys. All right. I love you guys so much. If you guys need absolutely anything from me, check out the description below. Gemini, whatever you need, I'm here, guys. All right. Until next time, take care.